systems, and then we're going to go outside and pull up because I'm getting motivated over here. So the gang here is interested in vertical towers. You know, they have a vertical system.
Yeah.
This is our vertical system. This is called a vertigro. It was invented by a fellow in Florida. By the way, this is actually Chelsea and Beth Wade. This is the best education in Jersey we have.
Hi.
They work on the weekends with us, and they give amazing tours of the barge. And they're great mechanics. They can build things. So I need somebody to say abracadabra 3 times. Abracadabra. 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 Oh, very cool. Very cool. So vertical farming. And this teaches about how you can do urban farming in a small place. I love this. This is a 1 foot by 3 foot footprint. It's made of styrofoam. Pete Seeger never liked styrofoam, my hero. But he always said that if you can reuse it over and over again, it wasn't bad. So we can fit 4 plants in each space. You can go 10 high with them. We always talked about that we were afraid that the weights from the barge would knock them over and hit some poor visitor in the head. But then we realized that the reason we keep them this high is we have a pump that can pump up 6 feet. So there's the famous hydrotons in there. And we love this system.
Famous what?
Hydrotons, the clay pellets.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so it's a very cool system.
I love the fact that you're using recycled bottles,
Yeah, well, that's
diverters.
We have an inventors club that I'm a part of, and that's one of my inventions.
Cool.
So
Nice.
This is my favorite system on the barge. Because
this
we
the one
talk
here?
about the AeroGrow system.
Right.
AeroGrow, $169, the home shopping network.
I just bought one.
You just bought one.
Yeah.
So come for one of my little weekend workshops. You know, and again, we don't really like a big fan of plastic, but
So cool.
this is a plastic tray that I bought at a 99-cent store. This is called deep water hydroponics. Deep water hydroponics. So the reason you call it deep water hydroponics, you can let the roots sit in water. And if you go up to Cabbage Hill Farm, they use a float system where their plants are in water. Why do you think I can let these plants sit in water?
You're either changing the water a lot, or you're leaving enough of a gap that some of the roots are stayed aerated because you use a pump.
I use a
Okay.
pump, an air pump. So the air pump keeps oxygen in the water, and the plants are happy. And they grow.
These doubled in size this weekend. They got so much bigger, that basil. I mean, just for comparison, this is our ebb and flow basil, and put in the same time as the deep water culture. And the deep water culture is actually growing faster.
So the total amount invested in this system, take a guess,
$299.
$995.
$995.
$995.
Including the pump?
Including the pump.
He wanted to see the pump.
I get them wholesale from.
Cool.
So, and you can expand this system as much as you want, the bigger the tray, using the same air pump.
Thank you.
So, and what we're talking about, we're working with poor families down here. We work with an immigrant population, which is great. They all understand food, and they understand how to grow it, and they just love this system. The kids take it home, and then 2 weeks they come back. We get repeat business. And guess what they tell me, Abigail?
What?
Those plants are growing. Pardon me. Let's go outside.
The one thing that doesn't have at your AeroGrow that you did get is the grow lights.
Yeah.
So if you have a sunny spot, that thing will work pretty well.
Right.
And otherwise, it limits what you grow. And this system, by the way, we can grow, 4 in each one, right? So right here we're growing 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4
Right.
times 12, right?
So 48 of
48 plants. And so the one thing you'd want to make sure you're growing in this system is things that you can strip the leaves off of and continue growing, because it does take quite a bit to set it up. You probably don't want to grow lettuce in here, because then you harvest it once and it's gone. So that's why we do kale and collards and herbs. Or you can do strawberries and
cuttings out of my lettuce.
Yeah, that's true, and that's what we do over here in this system, you know, we have mixed screens over there. If you want to do mixed screens, but you wouldn't be able, yeah.
Because you pick them as heads?
This goes all the way to November almost.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, then I don't have to worry.
And may I say, this system predates your arrival.
Yeah.
Like this styrofoam, which we hate because
it's been around a long time.
Yeah, this is the only reason to use styrofoam for anything, something that you never want to
Lightweight.
decompose.
The system that we have one head of lettuce 3 to 4 months. On the outside and it's growing.
Yeah, you know Will Allen,
That's
who,
the good lettuce.
the former NBA guy who does Growing Power in Milwaukee?
Yeah.
He does aquaponics, and so those are very well-nourished plants. He's got hanging baskets of stuff, hanging baskets of lettuces above the aquaponics. He gets 16 cuttings before the plant gets
That's
trashed.
cool. Well, yeah,
16!
we got like 3 or 4 out of those lettuces in the back there.
Yeah.
We cut those from Escalade.
Yeah.
He just has my office, he has my whole pitch on here.
Good.
Maybe you just
Oh, yeah.
We were just talking about using video for the Indiegogo campaign.
Yes.
I can send it, you can edit it.
Can you edit the clip of her talking up the...
I should be able to dice it out.
So that was smart.
That would be great.
I was thinking, like, these kids are not donating. They can barely afford to get here today. But that was smart. That was totally smart because I was just complaining that the Indiegogo campaign didn't really say what the pavilion was for. We talked about the thing.
And we've got it.
Holy cow! Holy cow! What kind of bulbs do you think these are, Ken? LED bulbs, light emitting diodes.
I got my license.
Guess what we're
You're gonna miss me, I know it.
guess what we're in Yonkers. Guess what we're doing? All our street lights. Very cool. Okay. Oh, let's get this girl around the floor. This one, stay on the bicycle. Don't go anywhere yet.
Don't go.
Take a break.
Just a quick question. The solar panel, it keeps moving stuff in the winter and says
We're gonna put that next.
Can I borrow your emergency for 2
Okay.
days?
Yes.
And I need to borrow back the...
Shabane, are you ready? Yes. Okay, very cool. The first one was light emitting diodes. Now we're going to go to compact fluorescent bulbs. Oh man. We like compact fluorescent bulbs. But what is the problem with compact fluorescent bulbs?
More energy on mercury.
Mercury. I tried giving these bulbs away to senior citizens, and guess what they say to me? Abigail, what they say to me? I don't want them. I don't want them. I have mercury. So anyway, okay, let's go next. Okay. All right. Here comes, what's the bulb that Tom Edison invented? He really didn't invent the bulb, but he invented the filament. So this is the incandescent bulb.
Is that a band name?
They're banned in Canada now, I understand. But anyway, so now you have your breath. Beat your chest. I'm ready to go. Okay, very good. This is the incandescent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. What happened?
They're not LEDs.
Right. So this one only uses 4 watts. This uses 14. And this uses 6.
Oh my God.
So how come we're getting rid of incandescent bulbs? Too much energy. Yeah, so very good. Let's give this young lady a round of applause for she was great.
You guys, your department chair, Anthony Kanger at Mercy, told me and told Patrick Devitt, who is your nutritional and health science teacher, and Astrid Mell, who's the head of the exercise science department, that he has funds to buy a bicycle generator so that students could learn this idea at Mercy, but they were just waiting for students to push it through. So when you see it here, now it's time to go and meet with him and say, could we get one for Mercy?
Yeah, and if I could recommend that you use this company, Pedal Power, was, you know, you can buy a bicycle that turns a mixer that doesn't make electricity, but this company is a one-woman company out in Wisconsin, Pedal Power, Lori, and she's an amazing woman. So she